Okay, so long and short, just welcome to everybody again quickly from the visitors all over the globe that's interested in Crowd1. And what you see here tonight is 100% mobile business, which you can engage with anywhere, anytime, and with anybody. Now, the beauty about Crowd1, because we deal with virtual companies, their marketing, that means we don't sit with any production issues and factory issues and stock issues and the resources that we need to secure in order to build products. We don't sit with logistic issues. We don't sit with shipping issues, importing, exporting, customs, all of that nonsense. We don't sit with warehousing issues. We don't sit with final distribution issues, customer issues in terms of quality of products, etc. And more importantly, we don't deal with customers who either pay us late or don't pay us at all, which become legal issues. Crowd1 does marketing for virtual companies, and that's the beauty. That's why, if there's profits to share, we can tap into at least a 40% profit share on a monthly basis earned from residual income. Anybody else know any other companies that you can tap into residual income from 6 industries? I don't think so. This is the only option on the planet, guys. That's it. Now, when we start looking at what's going on in South Africa, particularly as far as our rand currency is concerned, and now it's dropping like a lead balloon compared to the euro and the dollar and the pound again. It's a disaster that's playing itself out here in South Africa from a financial perspective. Way before the COVID fiasco started, our country was already in deep trouble from a financial perspective, being downgraded twice by Moody's. And now with this COVID fiasco on top of it, jobs being lost all over the show in all different industries. Every second business or shop in our country has got a to-let or for sale sign in front of it. And the lockdowns persist and carry on. Now, with the rand sitting in South Africa at 18 rand, just about to the euro, that means I can earn 18 times the currency that a normal job trading my hours or what somebody else thinks I'm worth for an income can present. Now, never mind the Bitcoin price. A couple of weeks ago, Bitcoin went over R1 million in rand terms for a Bitcoin. From the various countries around the world, you'll know what your Bitcoin and your local currency trades are compared to what's going on here. But if you and I can earn either in Bitcoin or in euro through a sexy piece of software that was put on the table from Crowd1, managing all of this for us, where you and I don't even have to think about anything. You can just click buttons. It doesn't get sexier or easier than this, guys. So, long and short, you become a Crowd1 member, you tell all your friends, family, and neighbors about the products, or you tell them to also join Crowd1 to increase the crowd. And the bottom line is suddenly we generate not just products and services, we also generate buying power like nobody's business, like nobody else on earth can generate buying power because of the numbers. So only once these products go up, then we can actually share in the commissions that's related to it. As simple as that. Okay, so once we got to Dubai, oh, actually, before we got to Dubai, let me show you the South African office. So this is Corey and Caroline, myself and my wife, and the lady that manages South Africa's office in Sandton. We're all pointing there to Crowd1's offices online, and very happy to report the next office that will open up, the local office, is actually Singapore. So looking forward to seeing you guys all there when that happens. And never mind the next Crowd1 Dubai event, which will happen in March next year. So the offices that you see in these other pictures, that's the head office in Stockholm. The technical guys still work out of Gothenburg, which is also in Sweden. There are 2 offices in Spain, one in Madrid and one in Malaga. The one is the support office, the other one's the financial office. And then if you look at the regional offices, Lagos in Nigeria is now open. You'll see it in a minute where the address is for all our Nigerian friends online. And also then obviously South Africa in Sandton. And then I don't even know what to call it, the holy grail as far as our offices are concerned and customer experience offices are concerned. You see on this picture, just there where those 2 red lights are, the floor above it, the entire floor in the Renko building. And I believe the Renko building is part of the Forbes 100 listed buildings, or rather owners of property. So you can see that everything gets selected literally with a tooth comb. So very nice to be associated to this kind of environment where you can all fit into that. Now, guys, if you want to go to the South African office, you can visit it. You're welcome to take a photo of the screen at the moment, or alternatively to get the presentation from me afterwards. Now you can actually, because this is Regis shared offices, you can rent these meeting rooms, the different seater sizes. You can also come around for a coffee or a tea. There's all kinds of things that you can make use of there. There's banners, there's t-shirts, there's caps, there's cups, there's memorabilia, there's everything you need to grow your business or to get a successful meeting or a presentation behind you. So please don't let go of that one. And then also here's the contact details for Lola Ashafa. She's the person that runs the Nigerian setup, and I must also mention that she's an absolute specialist with some of the back offices and some of the products in terms of Planet IX and all this sort of thing. She will quickly help you if you've got any support issues as far as that's concerned. So please take note of this. And if you are not a Crowd1 member yet, you're welcome, even especially in places like Nigeria, to go and visit the offices and take it from there. Now, these are the industries that we already represent. The Life Trends traveling business is nothing less than an $8 trillion US industry, where you and I can, being a Crowd1 member, can get 20% discount on everything you see on the screen at the moment. Now, as if 20% discount is not good enough, you can join the platinum membership of Life Trends and benefit up to a 75% discount on traveling. So imagine for once in your life going 5-star and only paying 25% of what you should be paying, and benefit from over 2.5 million destinations worldwide, including our own country, where you can book at any point in time. And you can also now, because we get loyalty points just being a Crowd1 member, take those loyalty points and redeem them against this. So for once, your Christmas holiday, either this year, next year, whenever, Easter holidays, whatever, school holidays, etc., can look a whole bit different without taking physical cash out of your pocket. By introducing other people to this, we're increasing the profits for these companies like Life Trends, and suddenly these companies absolutely explode. If you think I'm joking, ask the CEO of this company what happened to his business in the middle of lockdown when there wasn't a single plane in the air and not a single hotel door open during the climax of the lockdown fiasco. 3 million Crowd1 members joined this company in 3 weeks after opening and launching. Now, if that's not a success story as far as marketing goes, then I don't know what is. Mindo is our educational partner. The point is, why make mistakes? Why not have guidance or mentorship in business so that you don't make mistakes that everybody else has made 100 times before? So the long and short of it, if you and I can tap into that educational side of it, so be it. And this gets expanded all the time. Part and parcel of your package. Go, as the name suggests, is our affiliate partner for online gambling. And currently, there are 6 of the world's biggest lottos running here. Now, these lottos are massive in terms of payouts. They're all weekly draws. Once again, you and I can get it at a 20% discount, or you can play it as a Crowd1 syndicate, which basically just improves all of our chances to winning these things. If you and I have to play the lotto by ourselves, well, you probably got more chance of being hit by lightning a couple of times. But when 40 million members start playing it, suddenly your chances are 40 million times bigger. Now, guys, this is the big one that's happening right now as we speak. In the next 100 days, this company, Mixter, our affiliate partner for online gaming, is going to change the world like you've never seen it before. In the next 100 days, you're either in this business or you're not. But in order to earn from this, this is going to be absolutely mind-blowing. I'll get back to this in a minute. Now, here you can see the travel industry. And to simply access this, you go through your Crowd1 website onto Life Trends' backend. Here you can see it, where you can start do your bookings and see what's available, etc. Now, sadly, some of these companies on this little list down here, which are typically online booking companies, it's not going so well with their businesses anymore. The long and short is, at the moment, Life Trends is exploding because of your and my efforts in Crowd1 doing the marketing for them. So here we can see Mondo. You can go watch a whole bunch of videos that will give you great teachings in terms of how to do your business best. There you can see a little bit of what the lottos look like. There you can see 2 American, 2 European, and 2 British lottos. Now, when you live in a place like Africa, not hurting you when you bring those pounds, euros, and dollars back home, boy. That's very, very interesting earning possibilities there. Okay, latest news. So what you see here is Corey with his fancy South African flag a t-shirt or shirt that he made for the event. Now, this wasn't the event in Dubai last week. It was actually 2 months ago. But there you can see Corey, him and his wife Caroline, they're both presidents. There they are with the CEO for Planet IX. Here they were the CEO for Mixter. This is George, the world's first ambassador 3-star, which is the top of the business that you can reach. And if George could do this, listen carefully, in only not even 3 years, well, some of us will persist on not joining these type of businesses, but instead trade our hours for somebody else to determine what you are worth and what salary they would like to pay you for a 40-year innings. This is beyond my comprehension. Even while you still have a job, or the point is while you can still get some form of an income, why you don't invest that income into something that can present you with more income to change not just your lifestyle, but to give your children an actual legacy to leave behind. We all complain we don't have money, we never have money, a whole lot of us. And it can never be enough, because if we can earn 1,000 Rand, we'll spend 1,010 Rand. Well, guys, what we are spending our money on most of the time, all of us have got watches, all of us have got cell phones and cell phone covers that cost thousands of rands, and I don't know what all nonsense. Why not take some of that money and tonight spend it on something that can earn you money from 6 different industries and literally blow your lifestyle as it is right now out of the water? In the last 3 years, I've cried more tears with people I don't even know from a bar of soap, seeing life changes after people have joined this business. People who've got a little bit of work ethic to get off the couch, switch the TV off, and to get into something that can build an absolute legacy in the future, uncomparable to anything else on earth. Now, Kenny Nordland over here, he's part of the operations guys. Here you see Max, he's the emblem from Mixter, the little fox. That's the founder of the company, Jonas Werner. And this guy over here also there is the CEO, Johan Westerdahl. This is the marketing lady. She's in charge of all the events. Her name is Hannah. And this guy here is doing an absolute fantastic job at the moment. His name is Mark. You'll notice that support has completely changed around. Support is almost a chat now once you engage with it from your back-end office. And the answers are just coming quick and fast. So Mixter, what we have been used to so far since it's launched, is basically what I call the push and play games. They've also launched the retro games, those games that we played in the 80s, if you're my age, in the corner cafes, the Super Mario Brothers and Pac-Man and all that sort of thing. But have a quick look at this, especially for the new people. Now, this is what's coming, guys. And what this little video represents is real-time gaming, as in pay and play. I'll explain that in a minute. So when you go in here, this is the Mixter platform that you can access.
Different countries all over the world come to see this tournament. What do you think is going to happen? We got 6 contestants here competing against the title. Where one is the new girl. Who is she? Where did she come from? Like to tell us about the story.
Zaruta Batmanki. Provided our husband and wife.
so in some sort of arena right now. Guys, it's starting now.
For those of you who've seen that little video before, it was a nice little marketing tool. But what you see there is literally called the AAA game revolution that's going live in the next 100 days. Now, what does that mean? That means that finally your kids who are playing some of the Call of Duties and the Halos and whatever else they're playing, which are the best games, AAA games simply refer to the games with the best graphics, can be played at live speeds with anybody around the world interactively. So now that interactiveness comes with a whole bunch of offerings we haven't even seen or heard from before. So when you look at the gaming industry at large, there are three major challenges for every gaming company: accessibility, how to access the market; cost effectiveness in obviously doing so, because to create these games, like many other apps or software companies on the internet, costs an absolute fortune before you see a single cent's return. So most companies, although their software is spectacular and it can sing and dance and make a cup of tea literally, most of those companies just don't make it because there simply isn't anything else that there isn't anybody that engages with their product, not fast enough, quick enough, etc. And then obviously from a legislation perspective, you still got to do everything in accordance to the different laws in the different countries, adhering to all kinds of things like violence and gaming, etc., etc. Now, Mixter has put together 27 brand partners so far in over 150 countries. Some of you will know the name called Vans, and some of you wear the shoes from Converse, and these guys don't come cheap. Now, if you look at somebody like Cristiano Ronaldo, was a good example that Wayne used last night. Cristiano Ronaldo can pick and choose who he wants to represent in terms of brands, who he wants to represent in terms of affiliate marketing, and he literally charges an absolute fortune, millions of euros, for something like 15 seconds of just naming the name of the company. Now, when you look at what Crowd1 has put together, you and I have become the affiliate marketers, because we are the crowd that's taking it to the rest of the planet. And once you are in, just like Cristiano Ronaldo, you will be remunerated for that. Now, Mixter has reported that 38 million games have been played to date. Now, this might seem impressive, but it's actually pretty pathetic. And here I'm talking to the existing Crowd1 members. 40 million of us have got a free 1 year subscription to play the Mixter games, but it's like everybody's asleep. Nobody's even gone to register and play it. If you don't want to play, give it to your kids or your grandkids. They will show you what to do with it. And in doing that, you're actually preparing the market of tomorrow to engage in this and start earning from the gaming industry, not costing you a fortune. Big difference, guys. Big difference. If somebody tells you they're playing free games, quite frankly, they have no idea what they're talking about. Sorry to say. Nothing in life is for free. You're either going to pay through your data costs, or you're going to pay for Google's click-throughs. But pay, you will pay in the end. Make no mistake about that. There's no such a thing as a free ride. So in Mixer's, not just Mixer's future, but actually your and my future, you can look forward to real-time tournaments and competitions. Now, needless to say, that will come with prize money like you have no idea. You're looking at more libraries, which will include even more and more games, and literally games hot off the press will be launched via Crowd1 and Mixter together. So Mixter is already a listed company. The company's name is Emerge Gaming on the Australian Stock Exchange. Now, when you start doing big brand collaborations, what do you think is happening to that stock price? So very interesting to notice If you want an inside line on what you can engage with your Crowd1 wallet that will be launched very soon in the new year, then the point is you can also buy shares through that wallet. Now, if you want to buy shares, look at Emerge Gaming. Start investing money in your own company because the company will be as good as your and my marketing skills. And a little bit of work ethic, you will be blown away to see what we'll be earning from this industry very soon. So, when you look at fair competitions, obviously there's got to be all kinds of policies, and if you want policing, there's also the social engagement element tying you into the whole industry as a whole, not just into Mixter itself. And then, of course, having a global redeemable reward system. At the moment, you can already get all kinds of prizes for the games we play. All I can tell you, if you look at some of these gaming companies, if they can afford in this economy to give away up to $400 million in annual prize money in what I call the toughest economy since World War II with this whole COVID fiasco, then the real question is how much money are those gaming companies earning? And I'm talking of gaming companies with a single game, just one game, annual prize money, $400 million. Another game, annual prize money, $100 million. Guys, if this is where the money is at today, then that's where you and I have to be. Because sadly, our normal jobs and our normal industries are dropping like flies all around us. Now, when you can start playing head-to-head gameplay in what's called the Mixter metaverse. Now, I'm not sure if you've heard in the last couple of weeks, the name Meta has come up quite a lot. Facebook have changed their name to Meta because of this whole, they call this, if you want this global experience in this virtual world, it's like a little universe of its own, and it's referred to as the metaverse. Now, here's the thing. Crowd1 through Mixter have beaten Facebook by at least 6 months with this whole metaverse concept. So in this metaverse, you and I will be able to trade, if you can see here, digital items to actual physical money. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, Mixter has partnered with Microsoft Azure for cloud to device services. So in other words, games that can be handled and hosted on clouds can be pushed to your and my mobile phone so that we can engage with it, but we can also upload, etc., etc. Now, this process, they call it tokenization. It goes from beta launch to internal Crowd1 launch first. So we also always get first option, and then it goes public. So it's not just for Crowd1 members. So guys, currently Mixter is the second biggest gaming company on the planet. But when 40 million people just start downloading the free app and start playing, start engaging, or when 40 million people simply tell one single person that they can get into gaming and earn from the industry instead of costing money for a whole year, well, then we've got 40 million customers. But when 40 million people become 80 million people, and 80 million people each tell one, each tell two, each start buying some of these gaming vouchers, either for monthly, 6 monthly, or annual gaming participation. Buy it for people's birthday parties. It's like giving samples of your product away in normal business. Start engaging people. Start exposing them to what they can do, how it works, how they can have fun for minimum cost. But ultimately, that generates sales. There has to be sales that get generated somewhere so that we can share in the profits. So that's where that's coming from. Now, Mixter has minted 1 million NFTs. Now, these little NFTs come in the format of avatars. If you don't know what I'm talking about, when you play games, there's always a little money key or a little token or something that represents you. Could be a little car you're driving. It could be a little man jumping over whatever. It could be a soldier in some of these war type games. But the point is, you can decide what your avatar looks like, how you want to dress them, what guns you want to give them, what ammunition you want to give them, etc., etc. So when you take these avatars, you can now turn them into NFTs, non-fungible tokens. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, go and research this on the internet. NFTs. People today, as bizarre as it seems, take pictures of boats and digital art pictures, a piece of art you can't even download. And they pay $65 million, $800 million, etc., for these NFTs to associate it with their brands. Now, if you and I can tap into this market, you have no idea what you're sitting on. We are sitting on liquid gold. Now, we already said a little bit earlier over here that Vans and Converse are part of the act. Now, a basketball player 2 weeks ago in the US put a little NFT of his avatar. It's a little cartoon character. He painted it on his chair. And the long and short, he sold that pair of shoes after the game for thousands upon thousands of dollars. And the point is, you will never ever see that ever again. Now, it's all these once-off little avatars or NFTs that become valuable like you have no idea. Now, you tell me tonight, if we are 40 million people and we are going to take Mixter to become the world's biggest gaming company, so it's all a question of time. We're already second biggest. There's one company with 3 million members. We're going to pass them like they don't exist because we are 40 million members already. Now, the point is, if we are associated to the biggest, the best marketing company on earth, because that's what we are, not that's what we're going to be, that's what we are already. This is where the penny has to drop tonight. We are the biggest marketing company on earth. If companies who believe that they don't need marketing, when their penny drops to say, but hang on, we've never ever had, we might believe we don't need marketing, but we've never had 40 million people doing our marketing for us, and because we simply can't afford it, no matter how successful they are. And when those companies start queuing up so that Crowd1 can do their marketing for them, firstly, we always get a discount because of our buying power. Secondly, we can almost demand what kind of profits we want from those companies, because where else are they going to get a marketing machine like that? Okay. So what I can tell you, there's global disruption on its way. It comes in the format of Mixter, Emerge Gaming, comes in the format of you and me, Crowd1. You either in or you're not. But in the next 100 days, Mixter is changing the planet forever. Now, this comes at the back of a relationship with MTN as we know it, and it's right here. So for the first time watchers, watch this quickly and then I'll explain it.
Jason Goliath gaming earlier, but you've got another first from a gaming perspective from MTN, haven't you?
No, certainly. I mean, I think, the real potential of 5G needs to be experienced, and we're quite excited because our digital team has really achieved something remarkable. MTN will be the first network operator in the Southern Hemisphere to demonstrate AAA game cloud streaming technology on our 5G network. It's quite exciting for us. What it means is that, AAA games are going to be available instantly on a mobile device, where the device becomes the controller and you actually don't need a console. So we've partnered with Emerge Gaming, and we're quite excited that we can actually demonstrate a real proof point of how you can enjoy this amazing technology.
I believe gamers are now jumping right out of their seats, and we're going to have a look at this cloud gaming on 5G, which Mapula said is a first in the Southern Hemisphere. And of course, this is all done on MTN's 5G network.
So, Sam, this is very important to me. The only thing I understand about clouds is Nicholas always says to me, don't be the cloud, be the silver lining. So then I understand that, yes, I want to be the silver lining, but I also understand that my mobile screen is the screen that I'm looking at most of the time. And mobile gaming for me to now has been Candy Crush. Finished, because my mobile can't handle anything better than that. What does cloud gaming, 5G, mobile, when I bring those things together, what does that mean in my life?
With 5G, because of the upload download speeds, cloud gaming allows us to take the big titles. So the games that I would play, the real games.
Yeah.
And Candy Crush is a game, but the real games that the big boys and girls play.
Yes.
So like The Witcher, which everyone knows, you've seen it on TV, you'll be able to play that on your phone.
You see, This is making me, because Candy Crush for me is like the pink weights at the gym. They're weights, but they're the pink and the blue ones. Now we're moving to the proper ones, those weights that don't have colors. Okay, so Witcher, what else am I getting?
So this is the bench press, basically, in the gym. MTN has partnered with Emerge Gaming. This is the first in the Southern Hemisphere.
Okay.
Cloud gaming, hundreds of titles. All you need to do is get an app on your phone. You go in, you choose the game you want to play. 5G allows you those fast upload and download speeds. I've got Star Wars set up on my mobile.
Yeah.
I've got my Xbox controller layout.
I see your XYBA.
And then I basically just go straight into it.
Graphics are unbelievable.
Pew, 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 pew.
So I want you to be honest with me. Is your mind really blown? Because my mind is blown.
My mind's blown. I love that they've got the controller set up like this. I can't believe that this is a game that I would normally play on my PC or my console. I've now got it on my phone. I need some time to get used to the controls, but this is amazing.
Have you ever been able to play one of these games on your phone? Be honest now.
Honestly, not a AAA title like this. Normally set up to be designed that maybe there's a mobile version, but this is the full game that I'm getting a chance to play.
So this is like, Emerge is like Netflix, but for games.
Exactly
And
that.
on your phone.
And on your phone.
So if I see you playing a game, I can play the game immediately.
Immediately, and we can play it together.
What year is it? What year is it?
So guys, there you have it. MTN, 2 contracts with Emerge Gaming. And the bottom line is, you and I can benefit from this. Now, here's the question. If you ask your child or your grandchild what would they like for Christmas, a 5G mobile phone, where the mobile phone is now becoming the gaming console because the network is fast enough, or if they would like a PlayStation or an Xbox, what do you think the answer is going to be? Because I can tell you across the entire Africa, I don't think there's one kid that would want the PlayStation or the Xbox anymore. Everybody would opt for the 5G phone. It's as simple as that. And you and I are at the forefront of this on a global scale. So for €7.50, you can either buy a monthly subscription or buy somebody in your family a Mixer gaming voucher to go and have fun and experience it, or a 6 monthly or an annual subscription. Now, when you sign up to Crowd1, you get an annual subscription for free. Everybody in Crowd1 got one. Just go and register and start having fun. Check out these brands. Check out these brands. These are people, the best of the best, who have associated themselves with us. This is the CEO, Gregory Stevens. At the moment, you can't wipe the smile off his face because Crowd1 has given Mixter so far more than 2 million customers on a daily and a monthly basis. More than 37 million games played. And the point is, it's only the beginning. You're either in or you are not. Tribute is a company based in Nigeria. They do lifestyle products, and that's the beauty about Crowd1. Doesn't matter if it's just a regionally based company. We all share, all Crowd1 members share in the profits. And as usual, the 20% discount applies to all the Crowd1 members. Very nice. So from a compensation plan perspective for the new people, you can buy yourself into Crowd1. I'll show you the packages now with a package called an educational package. There's a couple of options. But you can also earn from selling them to your friends and family. Now, how long does it take to become profitable in this business? You can be profitable within 2 weeks by simply selling to 4 of your friends once you've signed up. Simply get 4 people signed up on the same package as you, and you go profitable because of this bonus within the first 14 days. So if you are spending money to get yourself into an annuity income, which you can see here, a long-term residual bonus, which means 40% of all the companies that we represent's profit gets shared among the crowd, dependent on which level you are. Now, for those who joined Crowd1 when there were no products available, so in other words, before April this year, you were rewarded with rewards. Those rewards are currently being converted into online shares through the crypto company, DPN, Digital Partners Network. For everybody since April, including everybody, also new signups, we can now earn loyalty points on a daily basis, guys, just by keeping your account active. If you're a Crowd1 member, log into your account every single day and claim your loyalty points. Go and make sure you've claimed your loyalty points for Mixter. There's a couple of thousand. Go and claim your loyalty points for everything that you should be claiming. Then, Becoming an active user of the products, you're earning points. Those points become cold, hard euros, which become lots of rands very quickly, or whatever your currency is where you come from. Now, our job is marketing whoever's products are available in our Crowd1 shop in the store. So when you start telling people and those people engage, there's bonuses to be earned. But we also grow the crowd. So when ultimately people understand that they don't just have to benefit from discounts, they can actually start signing up some people and grow the crowd. There are all types of bonuses available here. But all in all, there are 7 euro or crypto income streams available for you and me to tap into. Now, Crowd1, as you start building these teams, left and right, it's a binary system, is the only company that pays not just a 1-to-1 ratio, but a 1-to-2, as well as a 1-to-3 ratio. The only company that can afford this. Why? Because we deal with virtual companies and not physical products with all the cost that is associated with it. Now, guys, this is that bonus I showed you, the fear of loss. Doesn't matter which one of these packages. You can buy in on a white, a black, a gold, or a titanium. And at the moment, even a titanium pro package. Sign up 4 people within your first 2 weeks on the same package that you bought, and you're profitable. Now, for Pete's sake, listen to this. All of you, every single one, has got relationships with people, being friends, family, neighbors, associates, colleagues, whoever, that you can phone right now. Pick up the phone and say to them, listen, I've seen the best damn thing that money can ever get us to start earning a proper income in this economy. Send me 2,000 Rand for that package, or 6,000 Rand for that one, or 16 for that one, even around 45,000, depending on the exchange rate where you come from for this one. But those people will trust you and sign up. You can earn your fear of loss bonus, which means profit, without even showing somebody the business case, because they trust you. So just get on with it, guys. Now, let me give you a wake-up call. These are the different levels in Crowd1. So we all start not being on level 1. We all start from 0 over here. And the minute you start signing up a few people, you start earning points. Those different packages have different points associated to them. But the point is, start introducing people. And as your points start increasing, going up this ladder, your monthly residual income starts becoming very interesting, because every month Crowd1 takes all the profit in the pot and they split it. The 40% that comes to you and me, they split it evenly amongst these 21 levels that you see over here. So you start off right at the bottom, and then you start literally from just being a member, you start becoming a coordinator, you start becoming a manager, director level, president, senior president, ambassador. So the photo of our mentor that I showed you earlier is the first person to have reached 800 million points in less than 3 years. Earnings, I can only imagine what he must be earning, but here's the good news. He's entered himself, personally sponsored, a vehicle in the Paris to Dakar rally for next year, sponsored in mixed colors, out of his own pocket. Now, when you start engaging in that type of motorsport, you must imagine what his earnings must be over here. But to give all of us hope, I'm currently sitting on this level over here. So when you start getting into the director levels, and that should be your aim with this business, not all the way, just get halfway. Once you start getting to these levels, you can start living from it monthly. You can start thinking about leaving your daytime job completely supplementing probably 80% of all people's earnings on the planet, only halfway. So why are we piddling about here with the Mickey Mouse points when you could be flying through these levels to get to proper earnings over here? Once you start going into these 3 levels, this is life-changing earnings. Lifestyle changing earnings. Here we talk different cars, houses, whatever your heart desire. Once you start entering these levels over here, all I can say, it becomes stupendous, not even to mention that. So from now till the next Dubai event, which is in March next year, I want to see you all there. I want to see all the South Africans there. The point is, just get yourself on the highest possible level. I'm going to share with you in a minute how we're going to do that. So for the first timers, you can either just be a customer, get some discount, but what's the point of that? Either become a member, don't even, in my opinion, don't even contemplate this. Just become a full-blown entrepreneur. Buy into the business, start building your teams of your family and friends, and start helping those people, not just to benefit from discounts and a few bonuses, but to start earning proper residual income every single month. Now, guys, is it easier to sell products every month? Or is it easier to get residual income from people having fun every month? So with the industries that I'm going to show you in a second that's coming on board, you're going to be having fun for a change in your life while you're earning money that conventional jobs will find hard to match. So here are the four options in terms of buying into the company. There's a fifth one because of a special over here called the Titanium Pro package. So for €109, South Africa currently about 2,000 Rand, you get a 12 monthly membership of Mixter for free. You get a Mindo educational package for free. You're getting €25 worth of travel benefits from Life Trends to start off with. Plus you get 5,000 loyalty points. Now those loyalty points, if you want, can also be cashed in either for more travel benefits or whatever, whenever you want to go on holiday. But here's the nice thing tonight. Excuse me. So there's an epic special or promotion on at the moment, which is until the 3rd of January. And that's further complemented by the first time ever called a rank booster promotion. What does this mean? So the epic special, when you buy a white package for $2,000 and you're in the business, once off, that's it. You remain in the business. You don't pay it ever again. Excuse me a second. Okay. So long and short, when you buy this package, you'll be bumped up to the next one for free. So in other words, you buy a white package, but you will land up on a black package instead with all these benefits. If you buy a black package, you'll be bumped up to the gold package for free for a massive saving and also extra value proposition. Never mind when you buy gold and you get bumped up to titanium, or when you buy titanium and you get bumped up to titanium pro. Now, remember how I said to you, we're going to get you up this ladder fast. That booster package, which knocks off 50% of the points here that you need to get to the next level. That's what it does. So for all the existing Crowd1 members, get hold of your entire downline that you personally sponsored tonight still. Because December is ticking. January is coming. It's going to expire. Tell them that wherever you are, especially in the lower levels over here, where quite frankly, the earnings are Mickey Mouse. So use the booster package. If you're already on a Titanium Pro package, it's only going to cost you €199, but it will knock off half the points that you need to get to the next level. So in other words, it makes it almost, how can I put it? It makes it half easier, if I can put it like that. But when everybody in your downline starts tapping into it, it will also become possible to then, because you're going to higher earnings, to then be more profitable so that you can get yourself a bigger package from what you're earning out of the company, not from your personal wallet. You want to go profitable as fast as you can. And secondly, you want to use your earnings to go up this ladder, not outside or normal money that you produce. Get your company to start working for you and get the profits from the company to be able to get you higher and higher. So guys, set yourself a target. Get to at least halfway, these levels here, before March next year, and you'll be able to afford to come to Dubai. I want you guys there so that you can experience what I saw. I've got good news. Dependent on this COVID fiasco, the cruises will be back, and the bucket list holidays will be back for the people achieving these president levels over here and at least director level over here. So the reason you earn more money, although the profit share is equal, is because there are less and less people on all these levels to share with. So get out of the bottom ranks over here as fast as you can by getting some of your friends and family guys signed up onto any one of these packages. Now look at the benefits you're getting over here. This is insane. Just look at the loyalty points. Look at the tools that you can use. LinkMe is a professional service, almost like LinkedIn, but our own personal one, to connect you with the biggest and the best in the business straight off the bat. So you can communicate and start benefiting from that knowledge share, etc., etc. Now, guys, if you've got any benefits, if Crowd1 is doing anything or not, out of 1.5 billion websites worldwide, we are currently in position number 1045 out of 1.5 billion websites. The point is, we are busier than hotels.com, than Uber, and you name it. Like I said, you're either in this business or you're not. Now, just in terms of the payouts for the current Crowd1 members, payouts are now down to only 14 days, and it's like clockwork. And the bottom line is the next aim is 7 days. The next aim will be real-time payments. So for all of you that are busy or have registered for Digital Partners Network, this is the company the crypto company, which have got a wallet that not only deals with fiat currency conversion to crypto and vice versa, but also be able to transfer money to people overseas, etc., children, you name it, other people within the business, etc. But it also gives you an option to engage into the purchases of shares. Now, remember what I said earlier. If there's one company you want to keep your eye on, it's take your money once this is available to us, and it will become available early in the new year. They're currently beta testing it in the UK, and they found a few issues. So they've just moved it on to make sure everything is ironed out and it's ready for us. Because 40 million people engaging in this, you can't afford any mistakes or issues or anything like that. Now, that said, once you've gone through the registration process, which you had 5 months to push the button, this button that said swap info. We had a lifeline thrown to us last week in Dubai by the support guy. He said to us, give names through for those people who haven't done it, who were caught napping or asleep or not maybe available, but we're after having 5 months available of it to swap the button. You'll notice that the button is back in your office at the moment. Make use of it and swap if you haven't swapped yet. Make sure you to go and register. So once you click on it, go through to the link at the bottom, read through all of this and opt in. There's no sense in opting out, because then your rewards will sit there till kingdom comes and there'll be no benefit for them. We are getting 50% of the ownership of this company, Digital Partners Network, which is a company registered on the British UK, the British Stock Exchange. Now, guys, any issues with any of the swap, please take a photo of this email address, support@digitalpartnersnetwork.co.uk. You can address all your issues there. It will be sorted out for you. So everybody will get on board. Now, the exciting thing, watch the event on the 11th, which is the last online event for the year. While other companies closed down, we went to online events, which can address millions of people in all the countries around the world. And you'll get some clearer messaging of when the wallet is going live, what's happening in the entertainment industry, which is coming our way, and how you and I can also get a cut from the communication industry. So that said, this is Mixter's gaming earnings at the moment, which are all kinds of rewards, from 1 carat diamonds in the Valentine competition to 45,000 Rand Predator gaming laptops, to all kinds of gimmicks and gadgets and whatever else that you can win. But the point is, Mixter is being complemented at the moment by Planet IX. So for you who do not know what Planet IX is, you've got no idea. Once again, take a screenshot of this address over here, where you can go to the game book, which is like the rule book. So when you open a Monopoly board game, there's a rule book or a few rules that's jotted down. This is the game book that'll explain Planet IX to you. Now, quickly have a look at this.
Planet IX is a blockchain-based strategy and trading game with a virtual copy of our planet as its playing field. Imagine yourself playing a digital version of Monopoly together with an unlimited number of players, where instead of streets, your goal is to acquire virtual land parcels called pix. A pix is a 10 by 10 meter squared, hexagon-shaped tile of land, organized into 9 different types of classifications, and divided
That 10 by 10 square meters has been increased to 100 by 100 square meters. Very nice.
into 5 different tiers of ranking hierarchy. These picks are available through pack drops, and each pack is randomly generated. So, just like you rely on chance in Monopoly, you never know where on the world map your assets will be located. The amount of picks in the pack depends on the size of pack you choose to purchase. Each pack drop comes with specific tier and classification directives, meaning you can narrow down and tailor your future collection. Your goal with Planet IX picks should be to buy, trade, and collect as many picks in close proximity to one another as possible. When you've traded or collaborated your way to a larger area of picks, you will get the opportunity to exchange the collective land into an NFT with true ownership. Planet IX has utilized the revenue from pix packs sold to invest directly in real-world assets. This means that NFTs owned will result in you receiving quarterly dividends from these assets. All NFT holders will receive the full amount of profit generated from these sustainable investments. Planet IX is part of the future in blockchain gaming, and with a combination of sustainable investments in real-world assets, is taking play to earn into a new era. We are building the planet of tomorrow.
Okay, guys, that will give you a little bit of an idea of how this Planet IX thing is put together. But it's a very, very interesting way for a company to do their social commitments and their contribution to things like greener energy and greener power, etc., basically a greener earth. Now, if you listen carefully to what he was saying, you saw the picture of the Taj Mahal. Now, there are over 800 NFTs, which are basically landmarks, like the Taj Mahal, like the pyramids, like the Eiffel Tower, like the whatever you can think of, where people literally want to go and see and want to experience and what have you. So by owning those NFTs, you are sitting on an absolute fortune, because that ultimately is like having the hotels in Monopoly, so that you can start benefiting in real cash from these online gaming. This is like an online gaming, a board game, but played for real Bitcoin. Now, we all saw what the worth of Bitcoin is at the moment. So these pack drops happen every Monday, every Wednesday, and every Friday. We never know which part of the globe is going to be dropped next, but the point is, it's like the roll of the dice in the board game Monopoly. That's where the chance comes in. With a bit of luck, you might be the guy getting the Eiffel Tower. If you got my kind of luck, you might be the guy getting the Northern Karoo behind clip number 2. But the point is, every Monday, every Wednesday, and every Friday, be on the lookout for when they make the pack drops available. So at the moment, it's still in beta format, but the company has gone live for the international crowd, but we haven't started marketing it yet to just normal public around the world. Anybody can play the game, but you and I always get first option, and we also get an earning option. So watch this quickly in terms of the beta pack drops.
Welcome, Planeteer. Drop zone initiated. Zone located.
Okay, so that gives you a fair idea of what the drops look like. Then, just to change things up a bit, just like in Monopoly, you get the chance cards and you get the question cards or whatever the case might be. So every now and again, they even they have some raffles so that you can get some of the NFTs. Now, have a look at this quick.
For every 150, 400 and 2,500p euro voucher redeemed, you will have received raffle tickets. This is your chance to enter our raffle. By participating in our raffle drops, you will have the chance of winning landmark NFTs. These have exquisite designs and carry different productive properties depending on where on the map they are located. Most landmark are split up into several shares that are co-owned with other players in IX. This landmark, for instance, always have 7 available shares, meaning that there could be up to 7 potential owners. If some of the shares are not yet owned, the rewards generated from the landmark is split among the current players. Landmark shares can either be achieved through entering our raffles or bought directly from other players in our marketplace. Owners of landmarks receives a commission on trades. In general, more populated areas will generate more rewards.
So you can see that this pay-to-play environment is really becoming it's hot property at the moment in terms of gaming, etc., and where this whole metaverse is taking us from an earning potential. So the bizarre thing for people my age is to get our heads around that we can take, if you want, almost virtual cartoon type of products and turn them into real hard cash in your and my pocket. So if you think of, I told you a couple of presentations ago about the horse racing in this whole metaverse cloud environment, where the horse races can continue the whole day, every day, and you actually buy a virtual horse. But when you start getting real life trainers for your virtual horse, that becomes a little bit weird. But folks, whether it's weird or not is irrelevant. Whether my opinion about it, whether you think it's good, bad, for you, not for you, whatever, it's actually irrelevant. If people are willing to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars in this virtual world, and if that is where the cash is today, then quite frankly, you and I should go through our apprenticeship to start knowing what is going on here and how to benefit from it, because there are millions and millions of dollars available here. Never mind to start talking about brand association, etc. Now, once you start getting cash and start engaging, alternatively, want to buy something from someone or sell something to somebody, you can do your own negotiations, etc. But you need a wallet to engage. Now, this crypto wallet that you see over here, this wallet is particular to Planet IX alone. So this wallet has got nothing to do with the, it's called the Meta wallet, and it's got nothing to do with our other crypto wallet that's coming through DPN. Now, this crypto wallet, when you start engaging into Planet IX, you need to go and set it up. So here's a quick little tutorial of how you can do that.
What is MetaMask? MetaMask is a Web3 wallet where you can store and send cryptocurrencies like Ethereum, Cardano, and IX token. It is an extension that is added onto Web3 platforms to handle transactions between users. It allows users to send and receive crypto with a simple but effective verification system done in a fast and simple way. This will be the building block of how trading on Planet IX will be done. This will allow players in Planet IX to receive airdrops, purchase packs, trade land, and more. How to install MetaMask. First, head over to metamask.io and select Install MetaMask for Chrome. Then, a new window will appear where you will need to add MetaMask to Chrome. At this stage, the MetaMask logo should appear at the top right corner of the browser. Click it to install MetaMask. Now hit Create a Wallet. Accept the terms and conditions. Set up and confirm your new password. It is very important that you save this password outside of a digital environment, preferably on a piece of paper that you can store somewhere safe. After your password has been created, 12 words will appear. This is called a secret recovery phrase. Together with a password, this phrase can always recover your wallet. Again, it is very important that you write these down. Now, confirm your recovery phrase by putting them in the correct order. Setting up MetaMask is different from other platforms since there is no need for personal verification or KYC. The 12 words given, also called the seed phrase, is what you'll need to log into your MetaMask. The password can be changed, but the seed phrase will always stay the same. It's crucial that you write these 12 words down on 3 different pieces of paper and keep them in 3 different places. Not on your computer, but on different pieces of paper. This is done to prevent hackers from stealing the seed phrase and taking your assets like NFTs or tokens. Now, head back to Planet IX to connect your MetaMask wallet. You need to be logged in to Planet IX to be able to do this. Head over to your profile, hit Connect a Wallet, and a drop-down extension should appear. Type in your MetaMask password and hit Unlock in the MetaMask extension bar, and it will connect.
Okay, guys, so that tells you how to handle your money that you're going to earn from Planet IX. Now, this is pretty much a summary of what is on offer through Crowd1. But you don't get to 40 million members very easily. But if Crowd1 got to 40 million members without you, I reckon we're going to get to 80 million members without you. So you decide whether you want the rest of the 3 billion mobile phone players that engage with all these games and all this activity and all these bookings, etc. If you're going to get to that milestone of bringing as many of those 3 billion people in with you or without you. But you can see here clearly tonight, you can earn from new introductions, once-off bonuses, residual income, 40% profit split. Where on earth are you going to get that from all those industries? Sales of products, just participating in products you can earn from there. You can take all these new, it's almost like a new language, NFTs, avatars, brand loyalty points, etc., and shares, and turn that into real hard-earned cash. And more than that, you can be profitable within only 2 weeks. Please explain to me where else you're going to find anything like this. So take your hard-earned cash and get into this kind of a business once and for all, and start working where your work ethic will determine what level you get to by what time. This is not a race, it's a business. Some of the compliance issues that we dealt with last week are looking at complying for things that will only get launched in 3 years' time. So if that's not a long-term vision for a business, then I'm not sure what is. I'm not sure how your current business are going right now in terms of the normal industries that we all used to engage with through our jobs. But I'll tell you one thing, there's a lot of question marks hanging out there. Well, this is exploding. With what's coming with gaming, if people can interact with games, AAA games, from bus stops, from buses, from taxis, from trains, from wherever, and you and I can earn from it, what do you think is going to happen to the gaming industry in the next 100 days? Guys, just get on with this bloody thing. Once and for all, get your head in the game, start setting a goal for yourself. You don't eat a whale one time shoe shine, you eat it steak by steak. Get yourself onto your next level with the booster program. Get your downline below you onto their next levels. While they push you up, you are pulling them up. So it's a team effort. That's what I like about this business. Everybody helps everybody. And the point is the world will be your oyster. We'll see what the normal job scenario have in store for us for next year. Thank you for your time. It's a pleasure being able to present this to you. Look forward to getting more of you online as we go along. But there'll be no stopping over December. How you end this year will determine how you start next year. If you end up doing nothing, you'll start the year by literally doing nothing and starting afresh. However, in these next 3-4 weeks, you can get your friends and family into something that can finally make a big decision for them in terms of what they will do going forward. But get 3 or 4, 10 or 20 of them on board in these next couple of weeks so that by default, you have action from January onwards. If you're not in Dubai by March next year, you only got yourself to blame. Thank you for your time, guys. Enjoy.